So good evening, everyone. We have got the quorum, and heartiest welcome from myself and also Cardiological Society of India in this very important meeting, or rather two meetings today and tomorrow. And since it is a pre-puja meetings, so I also convey all the best wishes to all of you and enjoy the puja festivities.
Thank you.
With these few words, I would like to start the meeting today, which is on conference venue site meeting. So this is conference venue site meeting, and I now hand over the mic to Dr. Manoranjan Mondal, who is the interim general secretary, to start the proceeding as per the agenda. Over to Dr. Mondal.
Thanks to our President, Sir, Dr. Minal Kanti Das, and welcome to all EC members and the dignitaries in this EC meeting, which is a hybrid one. And now let us start the meeting. There are apology for many members. Many are present here physically, and all are welcomed here and all are provided accommodation. But many of our honorable members remain virtual in this meeting, and those are on the screen. I welcome you all. I think many are present in this meeting, and there is no apology. Everyone is likely to remain virtual, those who are not physically here. And regarding condolence, with a heavy heart, I like to report that to our Honorable EC that we have a couple of condolence messages during this COVID era. I shall go one by one. First is Dr. S. Padmavati, live membership number 105. Dr. Krishna Chandra Garg, live membership number 718 from New Delhi. Dr. Tapan Sinha, live membership number 2545 from Calcutta. Dr. Utpal Bhomik, live membership number 2776, Kolkata. Dr. Anup Kumar Shukla, live membership 3435, Kanpur. Dr. Ramchandra CSI, Dr. Ramchandran CSI, live membership number 1116, Chennai. About 6 members. We have lost 6 members after the last meeting. One more from Dr. Mohan.
D.V. Nair, Professor D.V. Nair from Alappuzha.
So altogether 7 members we have lost after the last meeting, and I am with a heavy heart. We are giving this condolence message to all our honorable EC, and let us stand and give ovation to them for 1 minute.
कितने बना उसमें?
Okay, 1 minute passed. Let us take seats. Let their soul rest in space in heaven. And it is heartening that many of our members, young members like Dr. Tapan Sinha and Dr. Utpal Bhomik has died because of the COVID reasons while taking care of lots of COVID patients in Calcutta. So far I know.
Good morning, sirs.
Morning, good morning, sir.
The university. Good morning, sir.
Dr. Siddiqui, good evening. Dr. Siddiqui, good evening.
Good evening, good evening. Good evening. গুড ইভিনিং বলছে।
Good evening.
Good evening,
Good
namaskar.
evening, sir.
We are very happy that you have joined in
Today
spite of your illness,
is a
but definitely we are very happy that you have joined the
real
program.
day, which is innovated from Dr. M. Kedar. Every day I am saying something, the innovation he is creating. And
Okay,
which
sir.
is
Sir, we are going ahead with the agenda. Thank you, sir. We are going ahead with the agenda.
This will take other.
Let us proceed with the meeting. It is essentially a venue meeting and our agenda is just single. Progress on the organizing of the 22nd Annual Conference 2020 to be held at Ahmedabad. All meeting is about it and centered over it. And the of which initial part is presentation by Dr. Shomir Dani, Organizing Secretary of 22nd Annual Conference of CSI, with video clippings of the organizational plans, programs, arrangements of the ensuing meeting at Ahmedabad, which is going to be held from 10th to 13th December 2020. This is the initial part, and the next part is the presentation of the scientific program by Dr. P.P. Mohanan. Sir is present here physically, and President-elect and Chairman Scientific Committee. And other things are only the other matter with the permission of the chair. Only a single point agenda rather, a venue meeting.
Yeah, is Dr. Dani present?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Dani, how are you?
I'm better, sir. I'm better.
Okay.
Sir, can I request Dr. Mohanan to present the scientific program first, and then I'm just arranging my laptop to show you the video. It will take me 1 or 2 minutes. That's why.
Okay, that will be fine. That will be fine.
Mardia.
CSI. Hello,
Yeah, good evening, all other members who have joined late, but I request all of them to sign on the Excel sheet that has been sent so that the attendance sheet is complete. Thank you once again.
Will it be possible for you to project that? There? Okay. Good evening, friends. As we discussed over many a time, we will have a hybrid meeting on, in fact, that's why we have an extended sort of meeting, and we start, can you have the next slide, please?
Yes, I can.
This is the venue going to be, the one which Dr. Samir will be talking to you at length about it. Next. So we will have the postgraduate program on the previous Sunday, 6th of December. And 7th and 8th, we will have the semi-finals of a national quiz. We will be organizing the quarterfinals sufficiently early. We have informed most of the institutions, possibly by the end of this month, we will be finalizing the initial team members. So from 6th, then 7th and 8th, we have the quiz. And on 9th, we have a research methodology workshop from 2:30 to 9 o'clock. I will just come in. Next, please. The postgraduate training will be organized by Professor Krishna Kumar, Professor Venugopal, and Professor Krishnan, along with the entire national faculty who are erudite professors. Sorry. Anybody said anything? No. Next, can you go to the next slide, please? Yeah, the research methodology workshop, which will have these one. Basically, it's a program to enthuse our younger folks. We did it in 2013, and that time the response was not very good. But by now, the CSI, with its a lot of research work, I thought this is the right time to enthuse guys. And we have a very strong team of Professor Salim Yusuf, Professor Srinath Reddy, Professor Neil Polter, Prabhakaran, the European Heart Journal editor, Filippo Crio will be joining, and also some members of the Indian Council of Medical Research. So we will make this program something which the youngsters will look towards and learn quite a lot. Next, then from 10th, next slide, from 10th to 13th, it is our regular program. Instead of the regular 6 hall, we will confine to 3 hall. So that will fetch around 89 sessions. And every day there will be a 1 hour session for the pre-paper. We have received around 140 or 150 free papers. Unfortunately, only that much, but then you know. Okay, so next. So this is the prototype session. Most of them are 75 minutes. It'll have 3 lectures. In that session, 1 debate or counterpoint or a point counterpoint or a case-based discussion or a case in the box. So every session will have some of these.
और इतने लोग हैं यहाँ पे
15-minute gaps between, and we will have some brain teasers. We know now the session starts from morning till evening, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So I'm sure on Thursday, Friday, we will have real paucity of the viewership, but we will try to entice them with something. That is, my young team is trying hard on that. Next. This is the pattern of the session. We can skip that. Next. Of course, the prime times, there will be, prime time is different now. Instead of the pre-lunch, it will be 6 to 9 or 7 to 9. Presidential oration, we'll have the NIC data presentation, then the ESC, ACC folks come in, and we will definitely have a couple of sessions on COVID, and then again, a prime time session on primary PCI in India. Next. Apart from the customary session, this is something which we thought, especially, we know the paucity of the late breaking trial, but we have at least requested some of those prime investigators in our country to present their data, which they have done very recently. Our editor, Indian Heart Journal, has kindly agreed for the top 6 or top 10. Yeah, okay. Top, then we will allow them to present their thesis during this session. Okay, next. These are some of the international faculties, not the entire lot. We have the list. I think we can have it in the next list. We have the list. Next slide. Usual ACC, ESC, HA president possibly will be joining us, even though there is no formal combined session. Asia Pacific, I have written to him. I don't know whether I have not have any response from yet. Next. Some other things like echo by seniors. This is something which we wanted to make it a little more lively. And your suggestions again are very much welcome. Next. These are the around 32 or up to 35 will be there. Prominent amongst them, Bernard Guest, Lloyd Jones is the new president of the AHA. Ichaporia is the next president of the ACC. McMurray and Subodh Verma, we know, all of us know. Salim Yusuf, Robert Bono, Neil Poulter, our Chandrasekhar. Filippo Crio is the editor of it. Clyde Yancey initially has agreed. I don't know what is going to happen. Marco Roffi, plus 2 of the European faculty. I had, despite my 3 reminders, I have not yet heard from him. Sripal Bangalore, Marcelo Correa and Vinod are from ACC. Then Vinod Taurani, Dr. Anand, Mark, Neha Sekri, Amisha, Sadia Khan, Naushin. There are a lot of women cardiologists also. We thought we will give some importance to they're not very senior person, but in their mid-50s, but proven their value in that. And so this is the program that I'm planning. Next, please. The last one, previous slide. Steve Nissen, Alan Crivier, Martin Leon, etc. contributed by Samir Dani. Samir, you better see them, okay? Okay, that is your job to get all those 3 guys. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mohanan, for your beautiful thoughts and a very much well scheduled program. And it's a really innovative program as well in the background of this COVID scenario. And yeah, congratulations in advance, in fact, because a fantastic program has been set up. But we'll discuss about the various things about this scientific program after Shomit Dani's presentation. I think that will be better because we can combiningly ask any question or suggest something extra. Okay.
Okay.
What about the CSI Travel Award? Is it there?
There are 3 awards. We have orations.
Yeah.
Already 3. I mean, it would have come to headquarters.
No. It has not come to the headquarters. BC Rai oration, has it been fixed, sir?
Orations, there are 2 orations. 2 people have already, they wrote me saying that they are sending to headquarters.
No application has come to the headquarters. Sarvani?
One is our this guy from Hari Krishna. He has applied for one oration. And one Rama Kumari from Hyderabad.
Should we decide? Should I decide from this EC who will be going to give the oration?
That is something which we
Yeah.
have discussed.
I think we'll come to this all this selection or finalization about the awards and orations and all after Dr. Dani's presentation. Over to Dr. Dani, please.
Yes, sir. So can you hear me? Hello. Good evening. Everyone can hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay. Okay. First of all, my apologies to all of you. I could not be there personally. I wanted very much to be there. As it is duty of the CSI secretary to leave no stone unturned to organize a successful conference. But unfortunately, I had a renal stone and had a colic and I could not come. But anyway, I have undergone successful lithotripsy today morning. I am fine. And here I am with you all. The virtual platform on which the conference is going to be shown, you are very well aware of that. And we will have, apart from 3 live scientific halls, the 4th hall will be something which is going to be little innovative. That will be lecture on demand, and that will contain sponsored lectures which will be pre-recorded, and they will be sponsored. So they will be the topics of the sponsor's choice with speakers of sponsor's choice. And we will coordinate with the they will have to coordinate with scientific committee so that they don't clash. The 5th hall will be the poster hall, and the 6th hall will be the exhibition hall, where the virtual stalls will be there. And the virtual stalls will have all the facilities where the delegate who logs in or who clicks on the virtual stall will be able to chat with the company executive, and will be able to download if there is any material which the company has shown, or can see some videos also. We'll have these kind of facilities on the virtual stalls. Apart from that, now let me share my screen and show you the video of Ahmedabad, which was shot from airport to the venue just 3 days back. I will share my screen with you and show you that video. This is the route from the airport towards the venue, which has some national monuments on the way, like Gandhi Ashram and Sardar Patel Smarak. And this is the new riverfront. The roads and environment is much cleaner now. That is one side effect of COVID, which is welcome. This is the famous Gandhi Ashram. The road from venue to from airport to the venue is smooth. The roads are large, and we should not face any traffic congestion. This is the hospital, one of the hospitals where we work, which is also on the way. There are many good hotels in the surrounding area, but unfortunately we are not having the conference completely physically there. And the Club 07 is the venue. This is a big club which is adjoining the venue. The venue is next door. This is the venue, the forum. And this is where you all will be staying. So you can utilize the club facilities also. And this is the entrance. And I'll quickly show you the halls. This beautiful venue is entirely ours. Unfortunately, we will not be able to utilize it to its full potential. This is the Crystal Hall, the largest, with capacity of 5,000 people. And this is the another hall which has auditorium style seating of 1,000 people. And there are two more halls with capacity for 500. We can have the EC meeting here. There are smaller lecture halls also. Unfortunately, we will not be able to, will not have to utilize all this. These are the rooms where you will be staying. This is the living room of the suite. Okay, we have enough space. I think this is all. We have enough space for organizing the GBM as well as the EC meeting, as well as one room where all the lectures will be televised. And we can have a couple of lounges also open for relaxation and food, and where we can show the conference as well. Apart from these things, let me stop sharing my screen. Okay. Apart from the venue itself, the other thing notable about the platform will be that we are going to encourage all the speakers to... Hello?
Yes, carry on.
Yeah. Apart from this venue and other things, about the virtual platform, we are going to encourage all the speakers to pre-record their talks, either with us on the Zoom platform or by themselves on PowerPoint, and send it to us and be there for discussions online live. That will at least ensure the timings and also the quality of the talk and the quality of the transmission. We are also discussing about creating 6 studios outside Ahmedabad in all the 6 metro cities, where the speakers from that metro cities can go, and if they can't pre-record their talks, they can transmit their talks, lectures live from those cities. If that is physically possible, we are just exploring the possibility for doing that. If that happens, that will add another flavor to the conference. I think that's all from my side, and I have already started I've already spoken to most of the pharmaceutical companies and interventional companies, and support has been good.
Thank you, Dr. Samir Dani, for your presentation, video clippings. It was fantastic video in the sense that the place you have selected is really very, very good, spacious, and that will really add a new flavor to the new modalities of the conference. In fact, this will be the first of its kind in the history of CSI and possibly in the country, hybrid. And as you can see, the EC meeting is also in a hybrid form. Many of us are sitting here, and many of us are sitting in front of the computer. So hybrid conference concept is a reality now. That has been proved beyond doubt, at least today, from today itself. So we can hold our conference in the right spirit, and I think there will be huge participation. and definitely your halls will remain full, and that's our expectation, and especially with the beautiful program that has been envisaged by our president-elect and scientific committee chairman, Dr. P.P. Mohanan. Now, before I put the program in front of, to the EC, before putting any question and all, I just request both the organizing secretary, Dr. Shomit Dani and Dr. P.P. Mohanan, to make a budget of the conference. This is written in the constitution. Actually, it's not mentioned in any of the minutes for many years, which we have searched. But I think you should present one budget by tomorrow, at least tentative. It's just a formality. It's a tentative budget. Just present it tomorrow, because that's a requirement we found out from actually the forensic auditor. But we never we are not following this regularly. We are presenting the budget, but we are not mentioning it in the minutes. And from this time onward, it should be minuted. That's my request to both of you. You make your own budget and so combine the two together and present it tomorrow with the 1 or 2 slides. So that's the one point. And second point is, you can see that the hybrid conference is a possibility, and I request all the EC members who have joined late, welcome to this hybrid executive committee meeting. And I hope that you will be present even during the conference, because that's the kind of inspiration that will be transmitted to all the people across the country, as well as our members. Because if you lead from the front, definitely that will be followed by most of the members, general members as well. So with these few words, I now request all the members EC members to put their suggestions, comments, but they should be brief, because we have got another program at 7, now it is 7:34. So at 8 o'clock, we have got another program. That is the scientific seminar, followed by the pleasantries, presentation, as well as the dinner. But I cannot offer the dinner to the virtually present executive committee members. They will have them in their own comfortable residences. But we'll be definitely wishing all the best to all of you. So with this, yes. And also best wishes for Navaratri and Puja festivities. So now I request all of you to give some suggestions and comments. It should be brief.
Couple of things I missed out in that was, as Samir has mentioned about the satellite studio, the main idea being we have kept the sessions like about 18 to 24 minutes of discussion. So because as you have seen in all the webinars, the webinar becomes interesting when only there is sufficient discussion. So if we can have the chairpersons, maybe if the speaker is also in the satellite studios and he can organize, if one person is there, I think the discussion will, okay. But then that is the idea of that. Two things I missed was, again, as you said, 2 orations has come. Awards, I don't think we have received anything for the award till yet. 2 things again is the BC Roy the oration, which we will discuss today. And the second was every year we used to give the lifetime achievement. Personally, this is purely my personal opinion, is that lifetime achievement award is something for, it should be a grandiose thing. And the person, it is of no academic value. No, it's basically for the person who receives it, it should be. So I don't know, I will prefer the lifetime achievement to be postponed for the next year. That's my personal opinion.
Okay, in the same vein, since we are yet to finalize the orations and awards, I think we'll be presenting it tomorrow. But regarding the BC Rai award and this oration, we have myself, then Dr. P.P. Mohanan and also Dr. Mondal have sat together and decided that since last 2 occasions, the orations went to the north, this time we are proposing to have someone from the south, and we thought that Dr. C. Venkataram will be the right person. He's an authority and legend in the field of hypertension. So we are recommending that name, and that's need to be ratified by the EC. Okay. So any suggestion or comment regarding this?
Yeah, fully second that. I think it is really a good thing to. I mean, it's indeed a good move. I think Dr. Venkataraman really deserves, and I think we should. Right.
Dr. Manal, can I correct you something?
Surely.
Last two time it was not from north. Last time is only Dr. Khalilullah. Before that is from south. If you remember in Bombay.
Bombay?
The BC. I just remember BC Rai oration.
Two lecturers were. One was Dr. Manchanda. He was the first recipient. No, Dr. Cherian never. Dr. Cherian was not there.
You are talking about BC Rai award or
BC Rai award and oration.
Bombay, who delivered in Bombay?
Sorry?
Bombay, who delivered in Bombay? This is
Bombay.
What award did Dr. Cherian?
Dr. Talwar. Dr. Talwar.
No, BC Rai oration was by Dr. Cherian.
Dr. Cherian, I think. Yeah. Mumbai
BC
mein
Rai
Dr.
oration
Cherian delivered an oration.
BC
don't
Rai oration
remember
in
which
Chennai
oration
was
it was.
Cherian.
Dr.
This was
Cherian
BC Rai oration. I was the chairman. I was the chairman of scientific committee. I knew it. It was Cherian in the Bombay, and in Delhi it was Dr. Khalilullah. So last two time not from the north. It was south and north. That's the I'm just correcting you.
Okay, I am correcting myself by mentioning about the north, south, and east and west divide. We are recommending the name of Dr. C. Venkataram.
Yes, Dr. C. Venkataram is an apt person for this BC Rai oration, and we don't have to go for any south or north, as the president said,
yes.
south, north, or differentiation. From India, we think that Venkataram is an apt candidate, and we fully support your viewpoint and your nomination.
Okay, thank you very much. Any
think
other
so.
viewpoint?
I also think so.
Yeah.
So we can take it as unanimous, and then Lifetime Achievement Award, we'll be discussing it tomorrow. And also some orations, if we can finally find out the names and all, we'll declare them tomorrow. Okay, then any other point which has been left? No, regarding the scientific as well as the venue. Regarding the scientific part and the venue, if there are any comments, you can.
Our fellowship convocation, is it a real-time fellowship convocation or online fellowship or virtual?
Very important issue. Dr. Goswami, have you thought of the program?
Hello. It is both a hybrid as well as virtual, depending on what situation is there and how many.
Are you going to be present there, or
right now I can't say. Can you predict what will happen at that time? Nobody can predict.
Okay, I accept that.
Just
90% will be present, and if 10% possibility of not you being present there, then definitely it will be an hybrid one. But we'll request everyone, since fellowship program is a very solemn one and prestigious one, we'll request all the fellows to be present at the venue. However,
how many fellows till that we selected for that?
Yes, Sharmani?
How many fellows?
14. So 14 applications have come, and this time actually we'll be a bit reluctant because we want to increase the number in any way. That's why possibly we'll decide, though the credential committee will decide upon the names, but we'll accommodate as many of them. And the whole thing will be done in the PowerPoint presentation, and everyone will be on the screen, and they will be awarded on the screen itself. Though if physically it is possible, then we'll do it physically. Otherwise, it will be on the screen. Now, Dr. Mohanan wants to comment.
Swami is in agreement. Can we keep the fellowship program sometime in the morning, Professor Goswami?
The fellowship program is usually in evening, you know. It is in
Hello.
evening.
Generally, it is in the evening, but then
Ah.
basically what you have to understand is that almost all the international faculties, especially the Americans, cannot come in the morning. So we are a little hard pressed for the evening time. We have on 2 occasions,
Nee,
general body we cannot prevent. So the only one of the ways is keep the fellowship program. We can keep it in the earlier before lunch or something. That will be good.
Let us see, but I think it will be better to keep it in evening.
The
Otherwise,
evening
it will.
problem is this. The evening problem is you are
Nee,
losing.
initially we decided in the evening. Na? If you see the last EC meeting, it was minuted that
We have
it will
not
be.
decided about the timings.
I think so.
Okay, if you find it a little bit difficult, then we'll actually have it in the afternoon time when the time does not clash with the Americans and Europeans, because that's the time where they are comfortable. Otherwise, we'll fix it at say 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock like that instead of the morning session. So
That
is
can be done. There is no problem. We can do that.
in the afternoon, say 3 to 4 o'clock, we'll be keeping it. Okay.
On which day?
Generally on the second day.
On Friday.
Okay. And when will the AGM will be? On Friday evening or?
On Saturday. On Saturday in the evening. That is as per the constitution. Yeah, 6 o'clock is the time. So we'll organize at 6 p.m.
I
only.
thought initially with inauguration it was clubbed with inauguration and fellowship convocation, if I remember correctly.
Inauguration also on Thursday in the morning, so that the evenings are kept free.
So the inaugural program will be in the morning for the sake of time and convenience. So is it?
10th December.
So 10th December. Is it fine with everyone?
I have actually
You know,
two questions
Okay,
regarding
some
this.
comments from Dr. Soumitra Ray.
One question to Dr. Dani and second question to Dr. Mohan. For Dr. Dani, it's the same, the inaugural program. Have we got somebody who is going to formally, what is the program? Who will be presiding? Who will be the chief guest and so on? And for Dr. Mohanan, what will be the book this time? Will it be a physical book or e-book? Or that is the two questions.
First, I will talk about the book. The books are already ready. We have 142 contributors. So we will release the book during the inaugural session itself. It will be my major worry now is how to distribute the book. See, basically, no company, no pharma is interested in books these days. So, but then we have to have a system by which we distribute the book to members. Invariably, you can't take the entire books to the venue. It will be, yeah. The e-book always there. E-book, CD or e-book always there. It is there. But anyway, we never knew COVID will come. So already the agreement has been made by us to physically print it. My only worry again is now, whenever we discuss about the book, I am also a little cross with that also the decision. We have even last time decided we will have only one book. Okay, because it creates problem even among the sponsors of the book. Everybody says there is another book, that is the CSI book, then that creates, already it's a difficult proposition to find out 35-40 lakhs for a book. People have to understand that.
Dr. Mohanan,
Yeah.
I have also a suggestion to you in view of the prevailing COVID situation in the country. Can you arrange one oration from a person for cardiovascular complications of COVID? Particularly, this is my personal suggestion that probably Balram Bhargav is there, and at the moment he may be in a better position to enlighten us about the cardiovascular complications. This is my personal suggestion.
There are two sessions on COVID and cardiovascular disease, two sessions. So Dr. Dani, you just respond to Dr. Soumitra Ray's comment.
Yes, we have requested the Prime Minister to inaugurate the function, to inaugurate the conference. He has not replied so far. We are hopeful. Of course, it will be virtual. He will not be coming to the venue. In case he declines, then the second person whom we will go to will be the member of parliament from the same constituency, that is Mr. Amit Shah. We have not invited him as of now. We have invited only the Prime Minister to inaugurate the conference so far. We will see. We should get his concurrence within a few days.
Samir, any timeline by which we will know whether the Prime Minister will be available?
Next week.
Okay, that's these two names are quite strong names. So if you can manage the first one, that will be a glamour to your conference, and
Yes.
definitely it will be a sort of feather in the history of CSI as well. And I do hope that you will be successful in your attempt. And any other point? Any other point? Yes, Dr. Mondal.
I have some suggestion to Dr. Mohan sir regarding the distribution of the books. If the books are sent to the respective branches according to the number of delegates, then it can be, they can collect the book from the branches.
No, I think regarding the book, we'll be finding out some solutions. Possibly we'll have to distribute them by some pharmaceutical companies or any other agencies, and that can be arranged later on. But book is book. It is a unique thing actually in our lives. So we always love to flip the pages of the book rather than putting our eyes strained on the computers. So I love actually the concept of book, and that should be a treasure for everyone. And I encourage everyone to publish books and to give books as a gift to everyone. This is the gift from CSI during the conference. I always appreciate that.
Thank you.
You can send this book by the courier service. Create a email, send every members that if you are interested to take the book, kindly email your address and membership number to this email. Collect the data, and you just can contact a courier. They will charge, this is a 4 kg book, they will charge 300 to 400 rupees per book. They will charge it. Otherwise, your book will never reach to any proper person. Suppose some DMDNB.
Sir, please keep the mic up.
Hello. So just create one email and ask everybody to send the requirement if they want the book or not. They will send their address and contact a courier company. Sir, you have to, otherwise your whole effort will be wasted.
We'll have some solution. If required, suggestion of the EC also.
Any drug company will be very keen to distribute it. You can have anybody actually.
No, that is what Rakesh said. That is the definite proposition.
Sir, we can instead of one pharmaceutical house, you can divide it. You can divide.
Divide it to 3 pharmaceutical companies.
We should leave it to Dr. Mohan, Dr. Das. We should leave it to Dr. Mohan.
We have already left, Dr.
You know, the times are different now. Earlier, companies were keen to sponsor textbooks, update books. Now nobody is very keen at all. So you have to collect some 3 or 4 guys, and then
Mohanan, mankind did a blunder the year before. That mankind did not deliver books.
Anyway,
to a lot of persons.
past is past. Now we don't need to.
So, Mr. President, anything?
Any other points to be raised by the EC member, EC members.
Thank you. We wish Dr. Dani for a good conference. Dr. Das.
Yes, yes, Dr. Singh.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Danny, soon
Dr. Dev is there, Dr.
and
Dev
back
is
into
there.
action.
Dr. Dev, could you comment?
Doctor,
This is a venue meeting.
Yes, yes. Am I audible?
Yes,
yeah,
you are
yeah,
very
yes,
much
sir.
audible.
Okay. I think even though the true presence is very low, but virtual presence is rather inspiring. And in fact, we are entering into a virtual world, and we are becoming accustomed to the virtual world slowly. And definitely, we are steadily within the virtual world. I believe the conference will be a good one. I wish Dr. Samir Dani a quickest recovery from his illness, and everything is, in fact, within all the limitations, everything is going very fine and very smooth.
Thank you.
Very fine and very smooth.
Samir, now that most of the EC members are here, it may be a good idea to collect their itinerary. We want every EC member to be there at Ahmedabad. That's for sure. So it may be a good idea right now that you to start seeking their guidance also. And apart from that, get the itinerary of when will they be reaching Ahmedabad and
Yes,
that's a very important point.
I would like to know whether they will be arriving on 9th or 10th.
I will arrive on 9th, Dr. Dani.
Dr. Mohanan is very enthusiastic, but definitely if Dr. Mohanan reaches on 8th, we will also try to give him the company on 8th itself. But definitely, I would request all the EC members, who are today presenting their presence virtually, request them to be present there, so that actually everyone is inspired. That's my request to everyone, because
Yes.
we are having the conference sitting in a 7-star hotel, and that is a possibility. That is a reality, rather. Reality. So, with these few words, if there are no comments, we are going to have another meeting just after this, after the 2 to 3 minutes. So, if any comment from Dr. G.S. Wanda, then Dr. Khanna, Dr. Vitul Gupta, any comment? Dr. Nitish Naik, Sharat Chandra, any comment?
Thank you, sir. We appreciate your efforts and wish all the best to Samir Dani and to
Okay, we can't hear you properly. Any?
I have a thing.
Your voice is dragging. Can you cut the video and tell? We have not listened to your words.
we want to thank you, Dr. Mohanan, Dr. M.K. Das, and wish all the best to Dr. Samir Dani. And special thanks to all the EC members, and especially our worthy president, Dr. M.K. Das, for having organized. We are missing the meeting, but we are mentally all with you. And thank you for holding this meeting.
Shibu, you want to say something? Shibu has been in the forefront to design most of the program. I am more of an ornamental presence, but Shibu and his team, Jay Gopal, Jabir, and the entire team is the one who worked really hard for this.
Nothing more to add, sir. Mohan sir has given the summary of the scientific program. We look forward to a very wonderful meeting. We'll be all there.
They all feel you are a very precious ornament, Mohanan.
Thank you very much. Dr. Hasija from the floor. Do you have any comment?
I think it's progressing very well, and the kind of preparation which has been shown today, Dr. Samir Dani has shown and Dr. Mohanan's program, I'm very sure it's going to be an excellent hybrid meeting. We are looking forward to it. And thank you for organizing this. I think we should all join again, as has been proposed by the President in Ahmedabad, all each and every members. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Goel.
Thank you, Dr. Das, organizing very nice EC meeting. And I really hope that every student should be physically present in all EC meetings as well as in the conferences. And that's why, because Dr. Tina and Dr. Harshvardhan couldn't come this time, I just came over here that everybody should be physically present in all the
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, sir, on holding a very excellent.
So if there are no comments further, then I close the meeting here, and I request the Secretary, Dr. Mondal, to open the vote of thanks.
Thanks to our President, sir, Dr. Meenal Kanti Das, for nicely conducting the meeting. My gratitude to Dr. P.B. Mohanan, who has come all through from South to Calcutta. And my gratitude to all the members who are present physically in this venue. And I also grateful to the members who are present virtually in this meeting and give their valuable suggestion to our future directions of acting. Thank you all, sir, for being present in this meeting.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Meeting.
Thank you.